Shalom. Allah taking our praise and glory to you. How about Shem? How Shai by Shem Kakadash? Double unto the apostle, that was a great millstone. Citation over fillet. This was the truth. Cause the phone comes our truth, say charity. This is the brother I want to buy in Birmingham camp. This is the brother I want to buy for the Birmingham camp, Alabama. Just want to get to the sentence going to just about how these Americans are just a bit just unaware of what's to come. The destruction that Yahweh Shai is gonna bring to this place, man. And these people just walking, with no care in the world, prideful. Then, and these Americans, which 2/3 of you so-called nigga Latino natives, they don't know, y'all Israelites, but y'all really y'all Americans, cause y'all don't. 2/3 of you so-called niggas, 2/3 of you so-called nigga Latino natives, y'all not gonna listen to the words of the Lord from the men of the Lord, from the apostles on down, great millstone, telling y'all to come back to this knowledge of the Lord and repent, and come out the ways of America. But y'all not. So y'all not Israelites, y'all Americans. Y'all you so-called niggas, 2/3 you so-called niggas Latinos, y'all more and y'all so engulfed into the ways of the American way, or the so-called white man system, the Edomite system that y'all are. Well, the scripture says you are your father the devil, So you 2/3 of you so-called niggas Latinos, y'all Americans. That's why I say these Americans, are just not gonna be unaware or clueless what's going on around them. Not knowing the Lord, Yahweh Shai finna bring heavy judgment upon this place, man. Soon. It's gonna catch a lot of these Americans, and 2/3 of you, 2/3 of our people, Israelites would, I'll call y'all Americans. But 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latino natives, Israelites, y'all gonna be destroyed, man. When the Lord send that fire, man, before that, he gonna send, chaos gonna break out, dollar gonna crash, food's gonna get scarce, stores gonna be closing left and right, on your blocks, closing around you, and our people gonna be just what I say, they're just gonna be out here going crazy, man. No words to really express to it. They're gonna be like, what's going on? But the men on Lord from the apostles on down, for years I'm telling you, the times is coming. The Lord's gonna bring, famine, death, and destruction, man. And so I'm gonna start out with Matthew 24:38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered into the ark. Noah. So that's what's going on. And today, men of the Lord, the prophets, of the Lord, on down from no great millstone, telling y'all people what's to come. But y'all just gonna continue, you Americans just continue in your your folly, your eating, your drinking, your marrying and so forth. Y'all not taking heed to what I'm telling you. Especially 2/3 of you so-called Negro Latino natives, which we are really reaching out to, but y'all not gonna turn from your hard-headed ways. It's like y'all not gonna turn from the wicked ways. Y'all just gonna keep doing what y'all doing. Cause y'all hard-headed, stiff-necked people, man. Y'all don't see this place going down. Y'all look at us on highways, byways, from the apostles on down. Great millstone telling y'all these things are finna come. Death, famine, race riots, the collapse of the dollar, the chip, the mandatory chip finna come, martial law. A lot of death gonna be out here in these streets before the Lord shows up. And when he comes back, he gonna put fire on this place with the chariots and the missiles, man. But y'all not gonna listen, man. Y'all gonna keep doing what y'all wanna do. Y'all gonna be caught up and caught up in all the things that the Lord finna bring upon this place, man, in America, in the world. But on this verse, Matthew 24:39, and knew not until the and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming on the Son of Man be. So literally, it's not talking about the days of Noah now. No, the flood. That was the first death. The death, destruction that the Lord, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh brought, upon the earth, But he made a covenant that, with the, y'all see the rainbow, y'all think it's something marvelous, something, but really that's a covenant they made with Israel. Like, I'm gonna not destroy the world with the world no more with fire. I mean, with schlock, with water. Not with fire, with water, schlock. My bad, but with water. But this time, I'm gonna go to it. This is 2 Peter 3:6, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished. So, 2 Peter 3:6, that was the first death, and that flood came, and Noah, warning the people, telling his people, and everybody, but mainly to his people, hey, come back to the way of the Lord, come back to the Lord, get out to wickedness, but they ain't listen. And when that little raindrop just hit, because it never really rained with it, every time Noah says floods coming, they really never expect the rain. They never was rain coming down until that little raindrop hit, and that's what it's gonna take when these Americans when something a major when a major event happens here, something that is gonna take. You had the Twin Towers. I'm talking about destruction where it hits hard to where people in America be shook before the nuclear missile hit. Ultimately the nuclear missiles are gonna hit, man. And for the fire to come down. But with next verse, if I get any further than that, the 2 Peter 3:7, but the heavens and the earth which are now by the same word are kept in store reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So, the destruction is reserved unto perdition of ungodly men. That's the so-called white man, Esau, you Edomites, you devils, and 2/3 of our people, man. You 2/3 you so-called Negro, Latino, Native, man. And like I said, that fire gonna come from the nuclear missiles and from Yahweh Shai and the chariots, man. It's that one from the chariots, man. And come out with the chariots of Most High, which y'all call UFOs. So it's gonna be a great judgment, man. Great day of judgment when the Lord returns, man. When he shows up. And a whole bunch of you people gonna be caught up unaware, And like I said before that, and all hell breaks loose, when a major event happens, with a dollar credit martial law, troops all over the streets and shit, people going crazy. That's when you know that a prophet had been among you. We've been telling y'all these things. And that's that little raindrop right there before the big heavy raindrops come. Which in this case is the nuclear missiles, man, the chariots from the Lord, the fire that's gonna come and hit this place, man. The fire that the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna bring and destroy, you wicked people, man, this earth, man. So I just want to go into that, about how these Americans are just oblivious to what, to what's going on around them, man, unaware. Not knowing that what's to come upon them. So not knowing the Lord gonna bring this place down soon. These Americans in their comfort zone. 2/3 of our people in their comfort. Not knowing the Lord finna sweep that comfort up out of the so-called white man. and destroy this place. And you 2/3 Israelites if you take the comfort away from you Israelites, man, soon. So with that, again, like I praise to Yahweh Shem, Shabbat Shem Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sister and brothers, to the few aqua sisters that do listen, keep the faith in Yahweh Shai, keep fighting with that, say shalom.